Once again, we are going where people need our help. After receiving requests from frontline cities, we began collecting aid and loading it into our minivans. Social food packages are a great support for families in frontline cities, elderly people, and people who have been forced to leave their homes. Today, our list includes Zaporizhzhia, the Church of the Nativity of Christ, and the side-by-side hub for displaced persons from the Volnovakha district in Kryvyi Rih. This time, we had special guests. Edgar Madsen, one of the founders of the Christ's Family Charity Fund, who came from America to show his support once again and boldly agreed to go with us to see and help. This time, Rudik had a talisman with him, a sticker on his cap made by his children to remind him that they were waiting for him at home. After loading the buses, we set off. But how could we not meet with friends, like-minded people, and Brother Alexander, whom we are always happy to see, and who has become our tradition, a meeting in Vinnytsia. We talked about ministry, faith, volunteering, and drove on to where we were expected. On the way to Zaporizhzhia, we stopped in the city of Kropyvnytskyi, which had literally just experienced one of the most painful attacks by enemy drones and missiles. Here, in the very center of a peaceful Ukrainian city, Russian drones and missiles struck not military targets, but civilian infrastructure, leaving behind broken windows, destroyed roofs, and damaged facades of buildings where peaceful people had previously lived and worked. We arrived at the sites of the strikes to see the consequences of this attack with our own eyes and show the whole world who Ukraine is really fighting against. The blast wave damaged the Regional Philharmonic Hall, an architectural landmark of local importance where music used to be played. Now, instead of music, there is broken glass, severed power lines, and shattered windows. The university, office buildings, restaurants, and other civilian facilities that have nothing to do with the military were also damaged. These images are proof for every viewer, including U.S. citizens, that our enemy is waging a terrorist war against civilians, targeting buildings where children study, where people work, pray, and listen to music, rather than some mythical military bases. There are no Nazis or secret training grounds here. Only destroyed homes, cultural institutions, wounded residents, and broken lives of ordinary Ukrainian families who simply wanted to live peacefully in their city. Despite this, Kropyvnytskyi is holding on. People are already closing broken windows, clearing debris, helping each other, and continuing the fight. This video is not only about destruction, but also about resilience, so that those watching it overseas can see the truth and understand why Ukraine needs support and why the aggressor must be stopped. As always, they are waiting for us here, and we are ready to come back again and again. Hannah has been serving people for many years, and since the beginning of the war, they've expanded their ministry and are helping displaced persons, traveling to villages where people need not only help but also faith, prayer, psychological support, and running children's camps. Zaporizhzhia is under constant shelling and attacks. Sirens sound every day, and the enemy attacks the power grid, so electricity is intermittent. The church is already stocking up on firewood in the summer so that it will have heat in the winter. Despite this, Anna and her ministers run a Christian school called Koroshko, where they hold classes for children in a safe basement. On the day of our arrival, many people in need of help gathered. We are glad to support them and help them, to tell them that we are with them. The heart of Ukraine's metallurgical industry is the city of Kryvyi Rih, where the landscape is marked by vast quarries and mining facilities. Because of this, the city is often described as being covered in orange dust, a distinctive feature locals know well. During our visit, we spent time at the side-by-side IDP support hub in Kryvyi Rih. Many families with children have been forced to leave their homes and resettle here. The hub provides educational activities and workshops for children, while psychologists support parents, and animators and clubs create a welcoming environment for young visitors. Although many of those who come here are displaced, they hold on to the hope that one day they will return home. The atmosphere was filled with empathy, shared stories, moments of quiet reflection, and even laughter. People were glad to speak with Edgar, asking questions and engaging openly with him. Kryvyi Rih, like many Ukrainian cities, has learned to live under constant alerts. However, even a city accustomed to such conditions was deeply shaken by an attack that struck a residential area. The incident caused severe damage to homes and infrastructure and had a profound impact on the local community. At least 20 people lost their lives, including children, and many others were hospitalized and received urgent medical care. The city declared the 6th of April a day of mourning. A heavy silence settled over Kryvyi Rih as residents grieved and tried to comprehend what had happened. This was not only a tragic event, but a painful blow to families, to the sense of safety, and to hopes for the future. And yet, Kryvyi Rih had already experienced loss before. Just a few months earlier, in the autumn, the city faced another tragedy, one that continues to resonate deeply with everyone who hears its story. One November night, a family's life came to an abrupt and tragic end. Olena Kulik and her 3 children, Kyrylo, Demide, and baby Oleana, were lost in their own home, a place meant to hold warmth, care, and safety. Olena was known for her kindness and active involvement in helping others affected by the war. Her children filled their home with energy, curiosity, and quiet moments of joy. A family built on compassion became a symbol of how fragile ordinary life can be in times of uncertainty. Their loss was felt far beyond one household. The city gathered to say goodbye, sharing grief that went deeper than words, mourning not only people, but the shaken belief that home is always a place of protection. 2 moments of loss, one shared sorrow, one city that endures. Kryvyi Rih remembers. It remembers lives interrupted too soon. It remembers a family whose days were shaped by care for others. And even through grief, the city continues forward, supporting one another, holding on, and healing. Because for a place that has lost so much, memory is not only remembrance, it is strength.